What's up, Faith family? Jarvis God of Voyager YT here, and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Zuru Metal Machines cop car from their City Forest line of vehicles. And if we look at the copyright date on the bottom, there is no copyright date. So I guess we'll just have to figure out when this car was produced later. But I did buy it last year. I bought this alongside the Hot Wheels Premium Chevrolet Chevelle that we took a look at a couple weeks ago. I bought these around the same time, and I'm just gonna come out and say it. The Chevelle was a lot better because when I first got this vehicle, I thought, okay, I don't really review anything outside of Hot Wheels, Matchbox, and Maisto, and most of my reviews are just Hot Wheels anyway. So it'd be good to show some love to a new brand, see how high quality their cars are, and see if I should continue making investments in the Zuru brand, because I never really heard of them before, and if I had, then it was years ago, and even if I had known about them, I didn't know that they made die-cast cars. So just a chance to branch out, expand my horizons, and it's an emergency vehicle, so those videos usually do well. But when I took the car out the package and I felt it, I'm like, okay, this is one of the biggest fucking paper tigers that we've ever seen on diecast reviews. No joke, no exaggeration. This is as close as you can get to a paper tiger without there actually being any paper involved. I can tell you things, and I can show you on camera, just how like low quality this is, but no, you literally have to buy one of these and feel it. And you should not buy one of these under any circumstances unless you're really just into collecting all the Zuru cars, which, I mean, that's not the worst thing to do, since there really aren't that many of them as far as I can tell. But yeah, honestly, the material on this car, it is so disappointingly cheap that it's not even funny. The material you see here, this is not metal, this is plastic, and I thought it was metal. Okay, I absolutely thought it was metal, so it makes the car feel light. In the last video, my review of the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, I complained about this car being too light, but at the very least, you can actually tell that they used the real fucking metal, and that the only thing plastic on the car was the wheels and the bottom, and maybe the windows. This is all plastic. The only metal are the axles for the wheel. It just infuriates me. It infuriates me how cheap this car is, because I expected better from this. And you know what? I gotta commend them on the paint job, because they did such a good job with the painting that they made me think that this was metal, that this was an actual die-cast car. This isn't a die-cast car. This is a piece of shit. Okay? This is absolutely deceptive. And it says made in China. Well, shit, I can tell. And you know what? When we talk about the actual physical attributes of the car outside of its terrible and deceptive production, let's talk about how weird the proportions are on this. Why is this windshield so big? I don't understand that. I don't understand it. And then when you look at the interior, that is not high quality. That is just cheap plastic. This is about as lazy as it can get. The only good thing about the interior is that the blue windows give it a really cool sort of two-color effect, but that's literally it. And that's literally that's literally just because of how natural lighting works. That isn't even something the designers probably thought about. They thought about, what, how can we make this look enough like a good diecast to get people to buy it? And you know what? It's my fucking fault for buying this thing. But let's keep it real. That doesn't change the fact that this is terrible and that nobody should buy it. I buy it so you don't have to. And I'm telling you, you absolutely shouldn't buy this shit. And this isn't even a good unlicensed design, because this clearly isn't even based on anything. It's not based on a Dodge Charger, not based on a Ford Taurus. It's not based on any existing police interceptor vehicle. No, this is a custom design, and it looks like crap. This looks like a generic muscle car design. And it's like, okay, I get what you're trying to do. I get that you're trying to go with the whole, die-cast racing car thing. But practically, this doesn't make any sense. And visually, it looks like a goddamn mess, okay? Because practically, you have a cop car, okay? But where the hell are the criminals supposed to sit? Because this is a two-door car. I guess you could argue that the thing back here is a door. But why is it so small? There's no legroom for the criminals. That's like, that's a constitutional violation. And I should know, because I have a copy of the fucking Constitution above the filming set. Okay? I should know. And having doors this small means the back seat is small as hell, and that's a constitutional violation, you know? And you may be criticizing me for going into the practicality of this car, but I paid for this, and I can say whatever the hell I want about it. I can say whatever I damn well please, because I paid way more than I should have for this car. I mean, of course, these are going to be more expensive than Hot Wheels because they don't have the same manufacturing infrastructure. But I bought this shit at Kroger, and they marked things up to high hell. See, the Hot Wheels Chevrolet Chevelle that I bought, this cost like almost $5. It usually doesn't cost that much. So I can say whatever the hell I want about this, you know? And so I'm going to criticize every little thing about this car, because it is terrible. It is deceptive, and you shouldn't buy it, okay? And another thing, the lights. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I can move the lights around because the lights are attached to the windows. That's not okay, okay? Oh my God. What is the cheap quality on this thing? You know, I get that it's made in China, but with these other diecast brands, whether it be fucking Zuru metal machines or whether it be Maisto, okay? And I'm going to get to this car because I really fucking hate it. But is there such a thing as honor in making diecast? Is there such a thing as, you know, we're selling these, so how about we give people a good product? Absolutely not. There must not be, because they just sell people the craziest shit in the most deceptive ways. And unless you already know what the fuck you're dealing with the brand, you have no idea what you're buying, and you're probably going to buy a piece of crap. But either way, I think I ranted about this for too long. This is already going to be a pain in the ass to edit. But I just felt the need to rant about this, because if you aren't buying from Mattel, you're usually buying complete shit. Okay? I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Oh, man. Okay. Either way, in terms of recommendations, you already know damn well what I think about this car. So anyway, that'll wrap up my review of the Zuru Metal Machines cop car from their City Force line of cars. This is by far one of the worst diecast I have in my collection. This is the worst emergency vehicle. This is probably the angriest I've ever gotten in a review. This is probably the angriest I've ever gotten. I had to unleash my PNG tuber mode, okay? I had to unleash my alternate personality just to truly rip into this piece of shit. All right, either way, I've been Jarvis Guy, the Voyager YT. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more diecast content, hopefully less angry than this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. As always, giggity, giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.